Hi guys, this is Miss Sanders, and I'm going to continue our discussion on compassion and what compassion is. So I hope that YouTube video you watched helped explain a little bit about what compassion is, and it gave some really good examples. But I'm just going to go over a little bit more with you what compassion is and how to show compassion. So, compassion is when you understand the pain or suffering of others and you want to do something about it to help them feel better. So, a good example of someone showing compassion might be if you see a friend in the nurse's office who is hurt or sick, and you feel bad for that friend because they're upset or they're not feeling very well because they're in the nurse's office. So, something that would be compassionate for you to do and kind for you to do would be to go back to their classroom, get their backpack, get their books, get their lunchbox, and take it back up to the nurse's office for them. That way, they don't have to worry about going to get all of that, and you are understanding how they feel, and you want to do something helpful for them and something that's kind. So there are 3 steps that we are going to learn about how to show compassion. The 3 steps of showing compassion. So the first step is you're going to stop and ask yourself, how does that other person feel? How do I think they're feeling right now? The second step, how would I feel if the same thing happened to me? And then the third step, which is, I think, the most important step, is you're going to take a big compassion breath, and then you're going to take compassionate action. And compassionate action means doing something kind for that person. Doing something kind for that person. So, an example of these 3 steps might be if you see someone at recess who is playing alone and they are sad. You can tell they're sad. Maybe they're crying, or maybe they just have a sad look on their face. So if you see that person, you're going to stop and ask yourself, how does that other person feel? Probably based on their face, they probably feel sad. Then you're going to ask yourself, how would I feel if the same thing happened to me? You would probably feel sad if the same thing happened to you. If you didn't have any friends to play with at recess, or you were playing alone, you would probably feel the same way. And then the third step, you're going to take a big compassion breath, and you're going to take compassionate action by doing something kind. So something kind in this situation that you might do would be to ask that friend if they want to play with you. Maybe you would ask that friend what they want to play and play what they want to play. But you're doing something kind to make that other person feel better. Those are the 3 steps of showing compassion. And we just need to remember that when we practice compassion and when we show compassion, it helps you and your friends play, learn, and stay happy and healthy. So when we practice compassion, not only are we making others feel better, we're actually making ourselves feel really good too. All right, that is it for our compassion discussion today. If you go to the next link, there'll be instructions on our compassion activity.